Hello and welcome, my Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your Path of True Love reading for August 2020 or Timeless. I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons. Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Jarring the Circle Productions. Virgo Sun sign, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo, Lyons. But your dad just calls me. Meow. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back, my subscribers, my followers, my friends. Let's get into this Virgo read. Thank you so very, very much for your support, for liking, for subscribing, for notification, belling me, and for the comments. Because I do love my Virgos so much. And I noticed that a lot of the readers on YouTube are Virgos. So Virgo power, Virgos unite. I guess that's how you would do it, sign language, whatever. If you are new to my channel, please do consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, and commenting because it helps people see my work. And I am a Virgo in service to the gods and their kids, which is essentially all of life. So help a brother out. Well, yeah, help a virgin out. A little late for that one, but you know what I'm saying. So let us seriously get down to business. This is a Path of True Love read, a general Path of True Love GPS read. We're going to be using a Celtic crossbreed with 3 extra cards to give you an eagle-eye view, just like GPS, like you were up in the sky looking down, right? Of the Path of True Love, your spiritual path, your healing path, your personal journey, your hero's journey, all of that in a side of fries through the relationships and the lessons therein in your life, right? Sometimes they're about romance and sexuality, sometimes they're about family, sometimes they're about your relationship to yourself and the divine, and sometimes it's all of that in a side of fries. So let's see what comes up for you. All I need you to do is remember this is a general reading and breathe, right? Take what resonates, leave what does not. And here's the thing, Virgo. We are naturally instinctive. It's not just intuitive because we are earth signs. We can actually feel our intuition viscerally. So if something really hits you, like that doesn't mean, oh, it doesn't resonate. It just means you don't want to look at it. But we're Virgos. We can put our nose to the spiritual grindstone, right? We can embrace that shadow. We're thinking earth signs. Not that the Capricorns and the Taurians don't think, but we're ruled by Mercury, right? So we're a little bit faster in that mutable aspect, right? Mutable earth that we are. So focus on your breath. Feel it, right? Let it go through. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because what doesn't resonate is just like, meh. Right? No matter what it is, like, meh, that one's not for me. Then check your other signs. Cool, cool. I guess that's about it. I will do the breath along with you to get you the guidance and grace necessary, because I might be in this one too, Virgo, that I am. I never count myself out or count myself in. I just watch. So let's see how this goes. Take a nice deep breath. All the cards that I am reading are in the description box. All the way at the bottom, on your way down, you will find some links about true love, about twin flames and soulmates and all that jazz. But we're going to start with just one card, a Healing with the Angels Oracle card from Doreen Virtue. Well, technically from the angels. She just made the deck. Who is the angel that walks with you on the path of true love, August 2020? Nice deep breath. Here we go. My angels and archangels, hello, greetings and welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, I need one card in clarity for the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Hair on the nose. What? Who is the healing angel, right? The angel, Healing with the Angel Oracle. What is the angel that is walking with them as guardian, guide, as teacher, as friend, as companion on the path of true love for August 2020 or Timeless, whenever they are supposed to be watching this for this Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Oh, the angel of blessings, which usually means that you're not seeing what your blessings are. Therefore, you call to the angel to show you what your blessings are. Now, blessings in disguise are just... oh, they're so de rigueur on the path of true love. It's just, they're so like everything seems to be a blessing in disguise on the path of true love, except when it really is overt, manifested true love. Tears of joy, tears of love, the whole 9 yards and the whole 9 gallons, right? So, wonderful angel to have. I'll go along with this as a Virgo. I'm like, yeah, Virgo power. I'm down with the angel of blessings, because we're just such blessings upon the world, aren't we? Before we hit that 10 card Celtic crossbred, we're getting you that healing mantra deck. You know how I love the healing mantra deck? It is not a divination system. It is a healing tool. But I think for readings, it works exceptionally well, particularly the readings I do, which are all about the spiritual path in one form or another. Even your twin flames and soulmates are about fulfilling your contracts on the path. So let's ask the Ascended Masters of True Love. Yeah, they specialize. What is the perfect healing mantra for us for the month or timeless? Breathe. My Ascended Masters, thank you so much for giving me the guidance to pull the angel and the mantra first. They really have been helping clarify the readings so much more, and actually I think making them shorter because it's more concise. So please, you know how much we Virgos like to be concise. My Ascended Masters of True Love, please, one card in clarity. What is the perfect healing mantra for us on the path of true love? This Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, perhaps myself included. August 2020 or timeless. We've got the Angel of Blessings walking with us, showing us where our blessings are, making us a blessing, helping us receive our blessings. So what is the perfect healing mantra for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? August 2020. Is that one? Nope, that's two. I want precise. August 2020 or timeless. There we go. Creating cooperation. Oh, looks like we're going to be dealing with somebody else other than ourselves for a change. A novel idea. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. More gets accomplished when everybody has a role to play. Now I know the lighting on this is, there we go. Well, you know, when they designed it, they put white ink on a pastel background. My divination deck would definitely be black background with black ink. That's a ripoff from some movie or something. I forget what it is. I don't remember, a TV show or something where the guy had his business cards done black ink on a black background. Not that dark. Look at me. Not that dark. Leo rising. So let's get now. That's really lovely. We have a lovely start here, right? Creating cooperation and blessing. So it does feel like there are going to be some other people. Oh, I forgot to read from the bookie book, because that's kind of exciting. Because Virgos, I'm not going to say that we're the martyrs of the zodiac. We have Capricorns for that. But you know, when we're doing all the service, it gets a little tiring. And when's it our turn? Cue Jill Clayburgh. Creating cooperation. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. When cooperation is created, the unity of all is access to accomplish more in one moment than any one person can do alone. Yeah. As a creator of cooperation, because remember it's creating, so we're becoming creators of cooperation, you are giving others the right to contribute, which only broadens the effect of collective expression. Okay, so sort of a teamworky thing going on here. Once cooperation is created, all facades of competition melt away, allowing each individual to feel renewed depth of self-worth by serving a vision greater than any degree of individual gain. So, you know, already that can totally play itself out in every form of relationship, from romantic to familial to work relationship. Like this, I feel like for a lot of you, this isn't about work. This mantra is ideal for enhancing teamwork, but remember, teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I mean? It's not all about punching in, punching out. Transforming family dynamics, see what I mean? There's that going on. And increasing inner peace. That's an interesting thing here. So I think we're going to be seeing, definitely with these two cards, the blessings of the relationships that we have here as we all start manifesting as unity consciousness in physical form, cooperating, not operating individually, cooperating. So let's see how this plays itself out with a little bit of tarot. 10 cards. The Celtic Cross Spread, Daughters of the Moon Tarot, will serve as a channel for the voices of my gods and goddesses, my divine feminine, my divine masculine, half the universal energy, two different sides all at once. Oy. Breathe. Oh, that feels lovely. My gods and my goddesses, sacred. Please. I need 10 cards. Celtic cross spread for this Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign on the path of true love, August 2020, or timeless, whenever they are supposed to be watching. I will call them out one at a time, please, as we go. Thank you, my gods and my goddesses sacred. Please, one card to represent what covers. Who is the Virgo? What covers the Virgo on the path of true love, August 2020, or timeless? What crosses them on the path of true love, August 2020, or timeless? What is at the core? What is at their core as they walk, or at the core of the path itself, August 2020, or timeless? What is behind them on the path, recent past relative to the present moment on the path of true love, August 2020, or timeless? What crowns them on the path of true love, coming into being, dawning on them, dawning in the situation, perhaps appearing out of nowhere? Ooh, that one. That's the one. What is before them on the path, like maybe down the road, just around the bend, so to speak, on the path of true love for my Virgos, August 2020, or timeless? What is the lesson that the gods are trying to teach them on the path of true love? The universal learning template, the lesson that they are learning on the path. From the outside looking in, how does the world see them on their path of true love, or see their path of true love? What is their where are they in terms of alchemizing the fate of the hero's journey into destiny, dealing with their hopes and fears on the path of true love, August 2020, or timeless? And last, what is the most probable outcome, considering current trajectory of the timeline, this timeline of this lifetime for the Virgo collective? Sun, Whoa, a lot of flippers on that one. No. What is the most probable outcome for this Virgo, collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, considering the current trajectory of this timeline, of this current lifetime? And there's your outcome. Sorry, that was a little tricky, but I have certain agreements with them that they leave the card in my hand or poke me with it. And that was not happening there. Card that covers you. Okay, analysis, big shock. We're Virgos. Of course, we're thinking about it from every possible direction, but the Two of Blades, right? We're not arriving at any conclusions. We're just gathering information. Now, do keep in mind that is sort of our greatest blessing and our worst curse as Virgos, because we can overthink something and we can get into the details a little microscopically, taking things personally, misinterpreting them. So that's why it's okay to misinterpret, just don't draw a conclusion. Just say, I don't know that yet, still analyzing. It's like buffering, right? Take your time with that mental stuff, because in matters of the heart, it's important to have at least a well-researched mind. Not that you need to be completely an expert and know everything about everything. That's just not possible. But you can certainly move forward under grace and in perfect ways, sort of gathering information in terms of analysis. What crosses you on the path? Well, is a Scorpio. The Scorpio card, Hecate. Now, I'll read this two different ways. If it is a Scorpio person, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever, they don't need to have Scorpio in the chart, but there's something hidden. There's something mysterious. There are unknown things here, probably around money, sex, and power, because Scorpio, right? Other people's resources that you are probably trying to get some information here, try and analyze some things. But remember, Scorpios are occluded. They hide stuff. Whether it's repressed, deliberate, or otherwise, that's where they are considered at one with the occult. Oh, she's trucking with the occult, right? That which is hidden. So there's probably a lot going on in your mind right now, but how interesting, going back to this card of blessings. So there are probably blessings here. Maybe you're not supposed to know what you want to know just yet. And with creating cooperation, that doesn't mean that you can't bring other people into this to help you figure out what's going on. Remember, service to ourselves often means allowing others to help us. I know, it's rough. At the core of this is Ten of Cups. Look, whether this is a literal Scorpio or someone else, I don't want to come right out and say just 3 cards down that this is sexual romantic. But with that card of cooperation, if everybody kind of did their part on this one, you got the 10 of Cups at the core. So that's underneath. That's all this love and all this ecstasy and all this bliss bubbling under the surface like Old Faithful waiting to erupt. Let's keep going. What's in the past? What got you here? 3 of Pentacles, Clay Woman. This has been in the making for a while, whatever is going on here. You've had the raw materials, you've been sculpting them, but nothing was set in, I won't say in stone, it's Clay Woman. She takes the dirt beneath her feet, makes something beautiful, practical, and then puts it in the kiln, the oven, whatever you want to call it, so that it hardens. She's still molding the clay. 3 of Pentacles means, yes, there is some creativity, there is stuff going on, but it's not in its final form, right? Final form, right? Transform. Very Dragon Ball Z. But, you know, early stages. Early stages when Frieza still needed the little space buggy. The 90s. I know. So with that creating cooperation, it feels like there is something that got started here, but now someone's being very, very mysterious, possibly disappeared, but there's still this deep, some juice under the surface, so to speak. What's crowning here? What's coming in next? Another 10. It feels like the inner and the outer are not just matching up here, but I don't want to say the next thing that happens to you, because timing is weird with tarot, but there's definitely a harvest moment coming into your life. Now, this might be the very cooperation that you are creating, perhaps with family and friends, if not with this person directly. I'm feeling a lot of people involved here. It's just interesting. I'm driving up to Saratoga this weekend to see my mom and my stepfather, Hera and Zeus, as I call them. You know, we've all been quarantining. I can't wait to see them, right? I haven't seen them since March. I'm going to drive up there for some rest and relaxation, but it is definitely a harvest thing, and we all are cooperating together. So that's interesting from my point of view of what I'm going through right now, because there is a lot of mystery. Men, I'll make it plural, in my life right now, going through a lot of scorpionic transformation. So maybe somebody has pulled back because they're going through hell and don't want you to know. I mean, Hecate, the goddess of, depicted in this card, is one of my goddesses. She's the goddess of the crossroads, life-changing decisions and transformations, right? An underworld goddess. Let's call her what she is, but she's proud to be that, right? I love her. My crone of crones. What comes of this? The 9 of that your next position, your 6th position, is the Ace of Pentacles. From the 10 comes the 1. That's exactly how it's supposed to come. I have a really weird feeling that whoever this is, I mean, yes, this could be your own healing transformation. It could be your own Scorpio energy if you have planets in Scorpio, blah, blah, blah. But looking at this in terms of a blessing, I think there's a reboot here. I think that this 10 of Pentacles wraps something up for you, particularly in terms of dealing with family, that then allows you to have a brand new seed, a brand new start. Now, I will say there's something mysterious and shady going on here, and if this were a personal read, oh, I would go grab that Mythic Tarot and be slinging these as clarifiers, but upload times, we're not going to do that for a general read. I'm thinking of doing the membership thing, so if you want extendeds, I'll just upload them right to here instead of doing them through Vimeo, but we'll see. We'll see. This is a journey. Every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer. Ain't it a wonder? God, I make good coffee. Potion Witch. Interesting cross. Let's look at the staff. Your lesson. The Dreamer, the card of the Fool. There's a way to interpret this. They just dropped into my third eye that you're learning how to make your dream come true, because it looks like your dream's going to come true, just not in the way and in the timing that you thought it was. So you're kind of learning how to cope. Hence the analysis, right? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But I mean, the love that's here. And it feels like you're going to get everything that you need, crowning, coming in, like the next step, more immediate future here, to just give you this reboot. But, I mean, you've got the Ace of Pentacles followed by the Fool card, which, though, is not the first card of the Major Arcana, it is between the old and the new. It's the 0, right? Wow, hang out, hang out, have faith. When the leap of faith comes, well, we'll see. Let's have a look-see-duck-see. From the outside looking in, how does the world see this? Success, and success under handicap. This was not an easy journey. Virgos, I think we got a really good read this time. I like this one. How could I not take it personally? I'm a Virgo, it's what we do. Sorry, Don Miguel. Right? So 6 of Pentacles, right? We really success, but success was hard won. From the outside looking in, it looks like, I should say, that there is a real physical manifestation, a sign of physical success on the path of true love for the Virgos. August 2020 or timeless. This is a weird thing to have here. In the position of fate and destiny, fate is what the gods give you. Destiny is what you do with it, right? Do you achieve your destiny? Do you manifest your destiny? Or do you suffer your fate? I've always said Helen Keller, best example, actual person, right? If she suffered her fate, we would never know her name because she was going to be institutionalized or being deaf, blind, and mute. I mean, that happened when she was 18 months old. It was much later when they were considering putting her into an institution. But because of the intervention of Annie Sullivan and her parents having such faith in Helen herself, she attained her destiny, which was to teach the blind to see and the deaf to hear, traveled all over the world. Such an inspiring story if you do not know the story of the miracle worker, right? The Helen Keller, the whole gestalt of all of that. Imagine what you can do with your senses intact, right? So that's why here we've got the card of deception, that somehow the deception was necessary. Oh, I'm a Virgo, I don't like being deceived. I want to know the truth. I want the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. Facts, ma'am? The mystery was necessary, that there are things you're not supposed to know about right now because the gods have something in play. You can't see it. And you know what? You don't have to believe it either, Virgo. You're allowed to gather information as you go right now, but you cannot resist the love that you feel inside of you, even if it makes you cry. You got to let that love come up because it's such a blessing upon you. Love is love. Even when it hurts coming up, it is healing on its way out and healing everyone it touches and infects the quantum fields with such that, what? Blessings. There are blessings in place here, but this isn't about you doing it all alone. It's about you creating cooperation. Someone else has to play their part. Maybe more than one person has to play their part in here. Most probable outcome is the witch. All right, so you go from the lesson of the 0 card, the Fool, to the card of the witch, the first card of the major arcana, the Magician. So we are looking at something manifesting here. This may not manifest so instantly, but magic is afoot and a leg and a thigh and a little bit higher. Again, anything here screaming romantic, sexual, not necessarily. But I am going to say 2 major arcana cards, right? You've got the Fool and the Magician, perfect progression from one to the other, from lesson to outcome. No fire. How many water? 1, 2. Only 2 water cards, 3 earth cards. And 2 air. So the dominant, oh no, we do have we have the Scorpio and the 10 of Cups as water. So the only element we're missing here is fire, and I feel like that's being supplied by someone in this creating cooperation. One more card left, and this will be our 13th. Whisper of Love Oracle. Whisper of Love, a piece of guidance, grace, information, inspiration, or insight from the higher selves of all involved. Not just our higher selves, the higher selves of all involved. So let's see what we get. Breathe. The higher selves of all involved, my own included. Please, 1 card in clarity. A whisper of love for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love for August 2020 or timeless. The angels are talking about blessings. The masters are talking about creating cooperation here. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play, even if it has role play. What have you got? What is the piece of insight, inspiration, Information, the whisper of love for the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Nope. On the path of true love, August 2020, or timeless. Be supportive. Well, it makes sense with the creating cooperation. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Now, unless you're dealing with another Virgo, I feel like we do this, right? But maybe there's whoever the other person is, if there's a cross-watcher, keep in mind, make an effort to show you care. Make an effort to show you care about yourself, about the people in your life. I think in terms, if there is no communication between you and another in a romantic situation, you've already made the overture, let it lie for now. Something's afoot here. You are learning how to make your dream come true. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Remember, you can do that in a near infinite number of ways. Particularly, feels like you've already got some groundwork laid here in this situation with this Three of Pentacles. But you know what? Let's pop up the larger picture and see what reveals itself. Because for a Virgo to be told to be supportive, when that's usually our bailiwick, our thing, let's see how that plays itself out in the larger scheme now that all the pieces of the puzzle are on the table. Breathe. Magic clap. Because we've got the Angel of Blessings here. Now, that really says to me that blessings are everywhere. They always are, blah, blah, blah. But there are times when we are supposed to be aware of it and times when we are not. And because we've got the Scorpio card in your second position there, meaning it can be that there is just this overlying mystery, things that are hidden to you right now, but there is great wealth and richness and depth, regardless of whether this is a Scorpio person or not. Because then I look over to your ninth card, the Four of Blades. Yes, a card of rest, but also a card of deception, that there are things that are not being seen here. And it does feel like that's part of the destiny, that the deception was a bait and switch that needed to happen for this to play out the way that it's playing out. And if it is a Scorpio person, you know, even if they have no planets in Scorpio, that there are emotions being hidden here and held back. That's the T. That's the stage that you, with the Two of Blades, are doing an analysis here. But keep in mind, more gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. That what heals you now is creating cooperation, to not take this all on yourself so much, that everybody has a role to play in this one, even if they do not seem directly related. The people you talk to, the people you interact with. So, of course, your process of analysis, you might unfortunately have to put these pieces of the puzzle together with a mystery partner, right? Or someone who's like ghosted or disappeared or what have you. But there are still clues here, because underneath that is that Ten of Cups, that ecstasy, that Inanna's House of Heaven, this building emotional pressure, and it does feel like love, and it does feel like bliss, and I have to be honest, this does feel romantic. Not going to say that's true for everybody watching this, but it's in there somehow. And from looking at your past with the Three of Pentacles, there was a foundation being built here. It never got to gel. It never got to fully stabilize. It wasn't put in the kiln and turned from clay into pottery, that last piece of alchemy, but there's definitely a foundation here. And with that Ten of Pentacles, that you've got the Ten of Cups in the inner, right, the core, and the Ten of Pentacles crowning, coming into being here. There's a lot of manifestation going here. Tens are endings, but give way to new beginnings. And so whatever the harvest is, literally the name of the card, Ten of Pentacles in this deck is the harvest. Whatever it is that you reap from this, it's giving you the seeds of a new beginning, not too soon after that. So maybe this is the harvesting of wisdom. Again, this could be that creating cooperation. That would be the time and place to be supportive, to make a genuine effort to show you care. It's sort of, like I said, our basic nature as Virgos anyway. But, you know, in this process of analysis, don't forget, right, to make that genuine effort to show you care, because I feel like that has something to do with this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity, physical opportunity, some kind of action in potential here being offered or rising from within you to be manifest from that Ten of Cups from within. It's a lot of 10s there in that alignment. What is your lesson? The dreamer, the fool. Not just a leap of faith, but to really get that there is some aspect of your life's dream, right? What are your heart's desires? The dream that's written in your heart, your ultimate goals, the things that you really, really want to manifest and perhaps incarnated to do. You get that your lesson is that, leap of faith, flying blind, got it. With all the deception going on here, to just have faith that you are being given a new opportunity here in some way, shape, or form. And from the outside looking in, though you can't see it, you've got the Six of Pentacles. Success, though success under handicap, just that you're in the race. You are winning here, like big time. A sense of balance, a sense of equality, a sense of things working out, but still not all the way home. Because where you are on the path of true love, there is still a lot of confusion and a lot of deception. You probably don't know if this is romantic. You probably don't have any idea if this is true love or this is false love, if this is healthy, if not, because there are elements being withheld. And I don't feel like just from whoever this Scorpio character is, remember, they do not have to be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anything. It just can be that they are keeping things hidden and silent. Like, seriously, not revealing how they feel, because that's just the Scorpio thing. But this can also be just the way this script is written, and the gods deliberately keeping things out of your eye line so that you play the role you need to play for both of you to heal here. And what happens is your outcome, the witch. Right? Which also, you know, when I look at that card, that's about channeling the divine into form, right? Creativity and inspiration turned into manifestation. But with that angel card of blessings here, that perhaps your role, how you be supportive and make a genuine effort to show you care, is through prayer, is through blessing, is through more of your spiritual stuff, because there's too many pieces hidden, right? It's like a 1,000-piece puzzle. There are like, feels like 20 pieces missing here. Like, you got so much of it. And there, hence the analysis. You're feeling one thing, but what you're seeing on the outside doesn't match. And that can make an empath crazy. That can drive us, well, the better word is mad. To be driven mad. That's more of the spiritual, mystical aspect of it. Crazy is as crazy does. That's psychology. But madness is definitely a spiritual experience that all mystics have to wander through at some point. This feels like a very strong mystical path for you. It's what the path of true love is. It is a mystery path of your own transformation as the ego dissolves and is integrated into the soul, all becoming one thing. Do you understand that whatever is here on the path of true love, you will be given everything that you need to manifest this, because you go from the fool in the learner position, right, the lesson position, to the magician in your outcome. You will be given every tool, every opportunity to really make this work. But do understand, with creating cooperation, more gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. So this one is not all on you for a change. Wow. I really like this. And again, this just happens to intuitively feel romantic, sexual. It need not be, but it does feel like your peeps are coming to your rescue, right? That the support that you need, that you really experience the blessing more perhaps from tribal, familial, or friend love, community love, than from this one person, so that you really get what you need here, and that everyone's going to have a role to play in this relationship on the path of true love one way or another. So may the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need on the path of true love for August 2020, or timeless, that they may heal, that they may grow, that they may become the best that they can be, fulfill their role in the divine plan, experience the blessings, create cooperation, and be supportive, making a genuine effort to show that they care for all of the people in their lives, but as important to themselves as they take the leap and take the journey on the path of true love. August 2020 are timeless. So mote it be. And so it is. Oh, I love my Virgos so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment, because I do like a good comment if it clicks for you. Otherwise, hey, maybe it's just not your reading this time around. But either way, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of the path of true love. August 2020 are timeless. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.